Hi, I'm here to talk about one of my favorite books and favorite films, Chokher Bali. The book is written by Rabindranath Tagore. The film is directed by Rituparna Ghosh. I read the book 2 3 years back. I watched the films numerous of times. And when I was a little girl, I always rooted for Binodini. And because the character is played by Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, it is quite hard and difficult to look beyond her beauty. You kind of get snatched into Binodini's inner world and her tragedy. But as I am watching the film, the clips again and again, and I am a bit older now, I kind of empathize with Asha Lota way more than with Binodini. Binodini is a strong female character, no doubt, but is she a feminist icon? She is a very real character, like of flesh and blood, not just a mystery or fantasy, which was quite rare back in the days when Tagore wrote her. And Tagore's women have always been like that. But we rarely talk about Asha Lota, who was a very illiterate, very ordinary girl. She does not have Binodini's beauty nor her intelligence, intellect. She just wants to have a happy home with her husband. But when she finds out that her husband is cheating on her with her best friend, her Bali, which is Binodini, she leaves her husband, does not take a second to take the decision to leave her husband, go to Benares with her Mausi, which is shown in the film. And she leaves all her jewelry behind because she tells her husband in a letter that it was for your entertainment. Now, what will I do with it? Give it to Binodini, because as she has your love now, maybe she deserves you more than I do, but I do not have the power to share your love. I do not want to share your love with anyone else. And back in that time, it was rare, especially for a girl who was that innocent and naive. That scene, when I was seeing that she had written the letter to Mahendra, that was a slap in the face of patriarchy. Mahendra, who thought he could do anything with women, and Asha will just be okay with it, she will just cry, because polygamy was not that rare back in those days. Even though it was illegal, but it was not rare. So now I have a soft corner for Asha Lota, and I think Asha is way more iconic, way more bold than Binodini, because she cheated her best friend, and she cheated the woman, Mahendra's mother, who took her into her own home when she was a lonely woman and no one was there to look after her. So, times change, and when we reread the books or rewatch the movies, we find out things about the characters, the books, the movies, even ourselves, like in Bajirao Mastani, how Mastani was the main character, but we rooted for Kashibai. This time it happened while watching Chokher Bali. I did root for Asha Lota.